Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surbhi. I am a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. In today's video, we are going to talk about transition from one asana to the other. Typically in my yoga classes, I do not do instant transition. There is always a gap of couple of seconds between two asanas, so we can get out of the previous pose comfortably and then get our body ready to do the next pose, unless we are doing practice like Surya Namaskar. But I have seen many students when doing a regular yoga class, many times there is a flow from one asana to the other asana. Then what happens if you are a beginner or you do not have good control on your breath or the posture is not good? When you're going in the next asana or next pose, the asana is not proper. There is either a posture problem or breath problem, that your breath is not aligned with the movement. So how do we fix that? The very first thing that you need to focus on is your breath. In every yoga class, all the yoga teachers, maybe there are some exceptions, but majority of the yoga teachers, they tell you when you're going in the pose whether to exhale or inhale. So pay attention to that and follow the breath. It is extremely important that you follow the movement with the breath. It's okay if you are not fast enough, you can practice slowly. For example, let's say you are in child's pose and you have to go in downward facing dog. So you inhale, come up, and if you need to maintain your position, you can keep breathing, don't hold your breath. But when we lift up in downward facing dog, we are supposed to go in on the exhale. So before you do that, make sure that you are inhaling and then exhale and go up like that. And from here, let's say you have to go in Anjaneyasana. Imagine you are doing Surya Namaskar. You will be doing on the inhale. So make sure as soon as you exhale, you bring your leg forward. If you are tight, this is not a good transition for you. Drop your knee, bring your leg forward. Make sure you are still inhaling. And then again, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath, because next step will be exhale. If you are keep breathing and teacher says bring your left leg forward, on the exhale make sure you inhale first, on the exhale bring the leg forward. So I know it can be a little difficult, little challenging when you are in class setting and the class is moving really fast. It's okay, you can go slow, you don't have to keep up with the class, because your practice is in your hands. The better you align the movement with the breath, the better your practice is going to be. Second thing, when you are transitioning, you have to make sure about your posture. We are always compromising on the posture because we are so habitual of either sitting like this or our lower back is always going down, that when we are doing yoga and we are in like doing it in a rush or in a flow, those bad habits kick in. Those are our muscle memories. I have made that video before about muscle memory. Please check it out. It will be a good insight on why we do certain things that we do. So always make sure that your posture is good going from one pose to the other. You will have to be very conscious about your practice when you are practicing yoga. You have to be conscious about your posture, you have to be conscious about your breath, you have to be conscious about your in all asana or your seat. Being conscious, that is all yoga. It's not any other workout that you can just keep your mind on the side and just work on the body, or just think about everything in the world and just work on the body. That is not yoga. If you are doing yoga, keep your mind in the pose, keep your mind in the asana, specifically during the transition. I will give you another example of transitioning and keeping the posture when we are doing Surya Namaskar. So in Surya Namaskar, when we are in Urdhvasana, so we inhale up, and from here when we are going to Uttanasana, this is what I see most of the time. This is a habitual practice, but if you are conscious, you know that from here you are supposed to keep your spine straight. So instead of going all the way down, come on the tabletop. So inhale first. On the exhale, keep your lower back absolutely straight and come on the tabletop. Now, because you're conscious and you're keeping the posture, if you do not have such long of a breath, you might have to breathe again. But the whole Uttanasana is going to be on the exhale. So once you come on tabletop, again take a breath and again exhale and then go down, all the way down. And that's how you go from one pose to the other. Same way from Uttanasana, when you are going in Anjaneyasana. So you have to inhale now, keep your hands down, take a deep breath, exhale. Then on the inhale, take your leg back. Again, if you are not conscious, you are going to go like this. Keep your spine up. If you cannot, you can use the blocks ready here. So once you are in Uttanasana, keep your hands here, keep your spine straight, inhale back. So that way your posture is straight. And once you start to become flexible, you can slowly go lower, keeping your spine straight. So transitioning is something that people do not pay much attention to, but it is the foundation of your next pose. The better transitioning, the better your asana is going to be. So if you are practicing yoga while watching the videos, it's going to be really easy for you. You can always pause the video, but do the transitioning based on your body needs. But if you are practicing yoga in a class, please, it's okay to go slow other than the class, as long as you are paying attention on your practice, you are making it better. You can talk to the teacher personally and ask her what else you can do. Do not hesitate to slow down, to take couple of breaths in between. If you cannot go back and forth with the breath, if you do not have control on the breath, it's okay, take couple of breaths, but follow the movement and the breath precisely. It's okay to use all the props, the blocks, the yoga belt, the yoga wheel, anything you need to make your practice better. Once you are flexible and you are able to do it all the way, you will not need those props anymore. But till then, please feel free to use the props. I have provided links for all the props that you might need during your yoga practice in the description box. You can go and check them out. If you have any question or concern, please feel free to write them in the comment box. I would love to answer them. There are many other videos that I have made on membership basis. So if you are not a member of this channel, become a member. You can see the join button underneath this video. You can become a member of this channel to get access to all the other videos that will deepen your yoga practice, advanced videos, or how to go deep into your meditation and pranayama practices, etc. There are lots of videos over there. So please become a member and get more benefit from your yoga practice. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming. I wish you all a very happy and healthy day. Namaste.